20 laps, Upper Midwest Sprint Car Series, Jerry Richard Memorial goes green. Richard, something amiss on the car. Tough break for him, as I think he hoped it would be fixed. It's not. Meanwhile, to the front we go. Graff powers by Heskin, and Graff will lead lap number 1. Heskin in second, Gross in third, Combs in the fourth spot. Richard, heartbreak for him as he pulls the 63 into the infield. Jerry Jr. out of this one. Graff to the high side. And Chris Graff just powers up, goes right to the cushion. Graff on the high side. Heskin still holding on to second. Gross getting into the mix. Here comes Gross. Slider, got it. Heskin going to try to come right back underneath. Lee Gross, too quick, maintains the second spot. Graff, Gross, Heskin, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Tatnall already up into the fourth spot is Brooke Tatnall. Tatnall charging higher to Rick Coves back to the inside, trying to work by Brooke. Chris Graff is your leader as he works the back straightaway. 20 laps the distance. This time by, we're a quarter of the way through. On the high side, as is Gross, Heskin, and Tatnall. That's where you want to be right now. Chris Graff in heavy lap traffic. He's got to be careful. Oh, Graff up over the cushion. Nearly gets into the wall, saves it, but Lee Gross pulls up right behind him. It's getting tricky on the high side. Here comes Tatnall trying to work by Heskin down the back stretch. Meanwhile, race for the lead. Gross to the inside, can't make the move. Here comes Tatnall. He's got the third. Halfway, 10 down, 10 to go for Chris Graff. Chris Graff moves by the 48 in Matuska. Gross closing the gap, now 13 down, this time by the flag stand. Chris Graff to the outside of Cows, trying to put him a lap down. Here comes Gross, pokes the nose underneath, nothing doing. Tatnall now going to try and take advantage. Your top 3. Nose to tail, Tatnall now onside of Lee Gross. Here he comes. Brooke Tatnall's got the second spot. Gross going to come back inside of Brooke Tatnall. Gross keeps it on the bottom, Tatnall on the high side. Chris Graff leads, Tatnall running second. Chris Graff to stay clean and green. He's got a 3-lap car cushion. Tatnall and Gross continue to tussle for second. Here comes Gross to the inside. Oh, Tatnall breaks. Tatnall to the high side of the racetrack. He's out of this one. Off the bottom, here we go. Graff from the bottom to the top. What's Gross got for him? Nothing doing in turns 1 and 2 for Lee Gross. Chris Graff continues to run the high side of the racetrack. Here comes Tatnall. That fresh right rear takes it right to the cushion over in 3 and 4. Tatnall right through the middle of the racetrack, trying to split between Coves and Majeski. Around for Chris Graff. Cody Hahn up to third. Down the back straightaway one more time. The 20G on the high side. Gross going to try to take a look to the inside. Nothing doing. Your champion, the winner, Jerry Richard Memorial, goes to the 20G of Chris Graff. Lee Gross hopes second. Heskin.
What a way to put an exclamation mark on your champion.
The Jerry Richard Memorial. Congratulations, Glencoe, Minnesota driver Chris Graff.